Like, once I cut my hair short, it's gonna be short for the rest of my life, kind of thing. If you get your heart broken, no. I already did that. I won't be doing that again. Okay. I already know what it's like to cut all my hair off after heartbreak. Okay. Yeah, that's literally the pick. That's the pick. That's the one. I literally look at this, bro. This picture, that one right there, that was my student ID photo that I took when I was in community college. And I found out I got cheated on. I got cheated on, and the girl that he cheated on me with was his ex-girlfriend, and she had really short hair. And I lost my mind and cut my hair really short. Wait, do I need to retell you guys this story? Okay, long story short, I was with a guy for like, it was on and off for 5 years. It was a very long relationship. And I was with him, and he didn't really love me. He just used me a lot for money and stuff. He was the same guy that did a lot of drugs and stole my dad's coin collection and sold it to a pawn shop for heroin money. And I found out he cheated on me because he went on a camping trip, and his ex came over to my house while he was out of town. And then she said, I just want to let you know that so-and-so's been with me, and I recently had a miscarriage. Like, she was pregnant. To this day, I don't even know if she was actually pregnant or if she was just lying. I don't know, because she was in love. You know what I mean? And she said she had a miscarriage before you would start showing symptoms and stuff. So I had to wait a week to talk to him because he didn't have service in the mountains. And when he came back, I had to tell him, the three of us, I'm so confrontational. If anything bad happens, I need to talk it out. So I was like, the three of us are going to go sit down and talk it out. And oh my God, it was so awkward, bro. I took both of them and we went and we were outside at a park, and I made them both explain to me what happened, both of them. And so she was saying, what he was saying, what my ex said is that he was in love with me, but his ex got pregnant, and she said, I won't allow you to be in the baby's life unless you're with me. And so he said he had to keep it a secret from me because he didn't want to lose me. You know what I mean? So he didn't tell me because he wanted to be in the baby's life, but he didn't want to lose me, so he didn't want to tell me. And so she said that she wanted to tell me when she had the miscarriage after, because she found out that I didn't know, whatever. It was very, very messy. The worst part, oh, it gets worse. The worst part is that I took him back. I took him back. I was so in love with this guy that I believed him. And yeah, I took him back, and it was horrible for the next 3 years or whatever. I don't know. It was on and off for 5 years. It was pretty bad. This hurts. Yeah, but this is what happens when you're in your, early to your teenage, early 20 years, This is what happens 3 years after. I mean, yeah, I decided to, okay, admittedly, I'm a very forgiving person. Admittedly, I do try to forgive and move on, and I do like to give second chances. So that was 2 years in. No, that was actually like 6 months in. It was about 6 months into the relationship, and then I found out, and then we decided to make it work. But when the cheater gets caught and they are so sorry and stuff and they want to change, like, he was so devoted and loyal after that, obviously, right? But then he got addicted to drugs, and then he started, losing his life in that way. And then he became very codependent on, we were very codependent on each other for different reasons. Like I was codependent on him emotionally and for company because I was very lonely at the time. And he was very codependent when it came to money and just like living because he didn't have a job. He didn't have anywhere to live. So he lived at my dad's house with me. It was very toxic. Yeah, it was very toxic. Very, very toxic. Codependence kills. Oh, yeah, no. I've grown. Okay? I've grown, okay? Listen, I share my story so in hopes that one of you doesn't do what I've done, okay? You're glowing now. I mean, it took a long time. Listen, I've never been perfect in a relationship. Obviously, I have my own flaws, but I can confidently say I've never cheated. My biggest issue is I get very codependent. Not anymore. I used to be very, very like I don't want to be alone. I used to be very I know the relationship is toxic, but I would rather have a toxic relationship than be alone type of thing. Yeah, like attachment to the toxicity. You know what I mean? Oh my God, it's so scary when you don't really have, like, you get used to it. You get used to the relationship and you get used to seeing that person. And even though the relationship wasn't perfect, you get hopeful about maybe they'll change or maybe they will, maybe I can fix it. I can fix it. Scared of leaving? Oh, yeah. There's been many times where I realized, like, ooh, this is not a good relationship, but I would rather be in it than be alone, kind of thing. I can fix him. Yeah, no. You can't fix somebody that doesn't want to be fixed. Okay? You can't. You simply can't.